Hi, it's Mr. Baumgarten and welcome to video 1 of the virtual pet unit. Today we're going to connect your virtual pet up to your computer and get it to display something on screen. We'll go through all the setup process. So first step, connecting the cable. Now, even if you're plugging it in to USB-C on your computer, you must use a cable that has this end of USB on it. Right, so that end goes into the USB-C, goes into your device. This end goes into the computer, and then even if you have a USB-C on your computer, you then use one of these little adapters to make it USB-C on your computer. You cannot use a cable that is USB-C direct to USB-C. It will not work on these devices. There's technical reasons for that. Just take my word for it. Okay, so use a USB-A cable with an adapter if you're going to plug it into USB-C on your computer. Right, once you plug it into your computer and power it up, well, it will power up, and if it's one that we've prepared for you earlier, it will look something like this on screen. Hello to Sharting College Digital Design, Tamagotchi. Let me show you how to access the files. So I have got Thonny opened up on my computer. On your school computers, Thonny is already there. You will find it in the start menu. So go find it. It's only if you're not using a school computer that you will have to download it and install it. Start up Thonny, you get a screen that might look something like this. To connect, once you've plugged it in to your computer, the device, down the bottom menu, here down the bottom of Thonny, click on that and a menu will appear with ESP32, MicroPython ESP32. That's what you are looking for. Select that and it will connect to your device. Now we need to see all the different files that are on your device. So I'm going to go up to the View menu and choose Files. This then lets you navigate both files on your computer and on the device. I'm just going to bring this up here so we can kind of see both a little better. So that this is my computer, all the folders on my computer, and these are the files that are currently on my device. Now, there are a bunch of files that are preloaded here. We are going to basically delete all of them and replace them. And there's a couple that we could potentially keep, but it's just going to be easier just replace all of them. So select them all. I'm holding down the shift key or the control key while I do that, and I go to delete. And yes, I want to put them all in the bin. Okay, my device is now empty. You go to the website that we'll share with you over Google Classroom to download a bunch of files. Now, I strongly suggest that you create a dedicated folder on your computer for these files, because there's going to be a whole bunch of files that you're going to have to work with for this project. You're not going to want to be searching through the thousands of files that you guys have in your downloads folder every time you're trying to find one of these. Okay, you're going to be working with this unit for several months and accessing these files on a regular basis and adding to them. So have a dedicated folder on your computer. So I've created one for demo for my demonstration videos. So I will go to that now. I've got it inside Virtual Pet and Demo. All right, and so if I choose that, all of these files right now, so these are the ones that I've just downloaded from the website link. Select them and then say upload to. Right, and it's going to upload the seven files to my MicroPython device. Right, once that finishes, we will see that they are now here on the device. So the very next thing we are going to do is make something appear on the screen just to test that everything works, and then we'll get into some proper programming next. So over here in my code typing area, I'm just going to push this down a little bit out of the way. let's just increase my font size. Right, so I am going to import machine. This is so that my code can access the device or the bits of the machine. And then I'm going to import also from CYD. These devices are known as the cheap yellow display. It stands for CY, which is what CYD stands for. I'm going to import everything from that as well. Right, so you can actually see the CYD file is sitting here on my device. That's what I'm importing in. And I'm going to do two little commands. Display, let's move the mouse out of the way, .clear, and I can give this a color that I want on my display. So colors .black, and we have a range of colors that you can use for different things. We'll give you the list, don't worry about that. And then display dot draw underscore text. Note that the uppercase and lowercase matters in Python, so do be careful of that. Open parentheses 0 0. So this is saying x coordinate 0, y coordinate 0, which is the top left corner of the screen. And then my message, hello world, right, which is enclosed in a set of quotation marks. This is what I want to display on the screen. Starts with a quotation mark, ends with a quotation mark, right, and then another comma. Font, right, that's just giving it access to the font to draw my letters. And then what colors do I want? Colors dot, let's go for yellow for the foreground, and then colors dot black for the background, and then close my parentheses. Now I want to save this to my device, so I go to the save icon, and it says where to save to, my computer or my MicroPython device. So I'm going to click on the device, and I am going to call this main.py for a Python file. And now if I click run, if I have done everything correctly, I don't know if you can actually even see that. There we go. And then a little bit of glare on the screen, but it says hello world. If you have followed that, you have done everything successfully. You have connected your device. Well done. Have a bit of an experiment with different colors, experiment with different coordinates, see what you can get displayed on screen, and then come back for the next video. This is Mr. Baumgarten signing out.